sections, okay? In order to complete this part, we're going to roll it over onto the actual eye loin itself, all right? This part takes, thank you very much, Chef. This part takes a little bit of finesse, okay? Only in the fact that, just like we've been telling you, you don't want to cut into this eye loin, okay? Same goes for here. We're going to find each one of these little finger bones, and we're going to make a little slit right at the top of it. Little itty-bitty slit. Okay? Just to show us where to go back to. Okay? At that point, I'm going to set it back up on its side. I'm going to go back in and put my knife, just so you can see, I'll finish the first one. Put my knife right back there on that finger bone, and we're going to do essentially the same procedure that we did for the rib bones. But we're just showing ourselves where to start. Notice that these finger bones are wider and flatter than the rib bones that we just did. Okay? So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to complete that cut through all of these finger bones. Okay? And now starting from this end, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Now that I'm down, I've got to go out, back in, and out. Okay? And that's what it's going to look like. Notice I came all the way, and that chine bone, that little indentation there, look at how much bigger it is up here at the loin end than what it was down here at the rib end. Pretty significant, yeah? Okay. So it's going to be a little bit harder at the loin end than it was at the rib end to get that full yield. But notice, it's doable. Okay? That's why it's going to be a little bit harder for you. Because now you got to get back in there. Those things, you don't have that little leverage. All right. Questions on the procedure that we're finishing up?
You made a slit over the top of the
Just so that we can go back over it. Thank you very much. We turned it up on its side, like this. We found each of these little finger bones with our hands. We made a little incision at the top of each one of them. Very minute incision at the top of each one of them to remind us where those are. We then flipped it back over like this. And just like how we did with the rib bones, we put our knife on it, followed it down into that corner where the chine bone comes in. Followed it down, followed it down, followed it down. Came around that ridge and out. Around the ridge and out. All the way down the line until everything just folds out. Nice and easy. Alright? At that point, very simple. Cut it in half. Tie both ends. Sweet. Simple?
Yes.
I think so.